Vatra, that's kind of where I like to go, just because then you can push over to Vihar after that and just have a nice little play. Circle's pretty much right in the middle of it, nothing too terribly crazy. A couple of teams from down towards the south might have to make their way up towards the north. We do have ENCE kind of hanging around. We got Wookie Bookie over there as well, but... Oh no! Marcus just walks around the wrong corner.
Easy money as Marcus Brosny does go down here to MP5 once again, who were in the final circles towards the last one.
Someone's flying first class.
Oh! What? Double easy money. AHQ, good job as well. It's SR, one of our snakes in the grass from a lot of that.
This one, we need to just make sure we keep an eye on Avenger. I want to see him die. When he goes down, Mika's taking the shots, and Stevie, no! He's down!
That's one out, but an Avenger just rolls off into the distance.
And Tomato and Bob the Best there are also players that came through the FACEIT system, and obviously Miss You might give them a little bit of a hard time over towards the right-hand side, but still Crystal Luster fighting Crystal Luster here, as Long DD is trying to get to his teammate, but he's low himself, so he's not going to be able to get there. There's going to be a flush out if he's not careful, just using him as bait for the moment. Actually picks up the kill there with the M4 and gets himself the double.
Bit of a slow tournament. Oh, Frost sees cars, gotta blow him up.
Shooting at cars here. Datmosh trying to run away here for Aerowolf 7, and actually a spray goes down. Oh, Frost actually picks himself up a kill. That's more kills than he's had in the last week, as he does actually manage to even get the follow-up there as well, and Frost will guarantee himself a kill.
That's what we call every time we see you hiding out there.
Are you actually going to go anywhere near anyone?
Take it easy. It's just the needed loot. These guys were hunting us.
Avenger,
I need a ghillie suit.
Are you looking for bangers and mash as well? Is that?
I am also looking for bangers and mash.
Absolutely.
Sims here soon.
Sims.
All right, Martin. So what's the plan? How do you win
Can you
this?
tell me something? Give me something away here, guys. Where are people?
Oh, right there. No, so you got Scoom in the town just north of you if you want to go hunt him down.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, really? No, I'm just gonna see if we can find some people here, shoot them from distance, you know.
All right, I want to see that. Head up there, see if you can pick up Scoom, because if Scoom kills you,
as they come off of it, so lucky timing for them to get off of that leg. There's almost no cover down there, but still shots coming raining in from across the lake. Break gets in with the M24, tries to even follow things up from Rory as well. Sees where Ghost Star is, Smoke goes down, trying to cross. Oh, he manages to get across over towards Norcus.
Feels bad. They were out in the middle of the lake with no cover for the longest time. Finally make it to safety, and the bullet tags him as he drops right into the safe spot.
This is ambitious. Are they going to go across the... Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Run away.
It was a smoke.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, then.
That was a misdirection smoke. They're going to think that they're still behind the shack, but they'll have already crossed the river. Very smart play by Break. You got to love that.
I thought that, wait, Rory just stopped in the lake and was just looking around, just seeing what was going on. I was confused for a second.
What do you want?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I guess they realized that they had enough time to be able to cross whilst they were picking up Ghost Star over on the other side, but now they still realize that he's up on this little ridge going into the buildings. Of course, the blue is going to be closing in on them, though, so they're going to be careful. A few shots come in there. Ghost Star manages to tag Break. A nade comes out as well, getting Break very, very low. Here comes another nade. Got to be careful. Bounces just on the way past.
Rory's making a push. Rory's making a push around the outside of this. You can see Norcus still trying to hold down that high ground. Nice shots coming out from them, getting more control off on this angle. Rory outside in the blue, just trying to spray back over toward it. But the inside path has come out for our last round victors.
They may have kicked the beehive at this point. And yes, Norcus and Ghost Star managed to pick up even more kills there. Taking down Break, taking down Rory. Silent BT on the other side, spraying down location, and there was nothing there.
There was a crate there. You teach that crate respect.
Yeah, I guess so. Because an aid, ooh, as well. Extra shots coming in from Zhao Hai. Not too bad a kill, and it looks like Jula going to try and find an extra res, but we can already see many a downs going on. It was actually on fire there for a moment.
Gotta be cautious. OMG playing this aggressive, walking up, trying to deny the res onto it. Kaz got a nice angle back over towards Ghost Star, but can't really get the best angle for it.
Suppressed high-range AWM there as well, as we see Zhao Hai. What's better than one red dot? Also a red dot with the canted sight, because you can never have too many red dots, as we do have Jula coming out and does go down there. OMG with extra kills. T-Bone on the other side. MP5 Spartan goes down there, as T-Bone's trying to get revenge for Froz on the other side of the circle.
Does it feel to you like OMG's been playing, like training on Vikendi?
They're having some fun with this. You can tell, T-Bone in a little bit of trouble, trying to stay ahead of the blue, but he's got a lot of people around him. OMG looking back down towards NP5 right now. They've got a nice high ground position and a ton of sniper shots.
Plenty of range, as OMG is going to move back up the hill. They're going to end up running into our Team 27 up towards the top, though, eventually, and clear them out. However, relatively speaking, if I chose between that and going up against MV5, I'd probably go up this way. Of course, they don't know that. Here comes the spray down, and they get one. Zhao Hai very, very quick on the trigger. And he's going to try and crawl behind there, but a nice 5 damage shot comes in, and that is a double kill coming out here for OMG. Silent BT and Xiaohai managed to finish it off. That SLR, as K3 continues to cover the steps, knowing that all threats are viable.
I feel bad for Norcus and Ghost Star. They have 4 different duos that are looking at him. Some nice shots coming out from K3. Sure, he has a lot of company around him, but he is trying to pick up that last little tap. Can he get it? And yes, just going to go ahead and bleed out, and that's another kill moving over to HQ.
Rustamar and Trefeli hear the shots as well, as they're going to be able to move on here from the east side to try and even clean up some of those. And Raspu actually managed to push in on the Crystal Luster compound, house, and kill him off as well.
T-Bone just watching MP5 taking a couple of shots over towards him. Now that he's taking those shots, going to have to go for a reposition, because that is the dangerous part of playing duos. The moment you take the shot, you reveal yourself, and you have got to move.
Bit of a disaster there, as it doesn't land anything and has to relocate, as you mentioned. Does spot Kaz up towards the top. Kaz switches for the arm. Will he look for the shot going on? And he already gets shot from SR from the other building, and SR will clean it up. Great coverage there from the AHQ players to be able to eliminate the threats. Ooh, Fong, you're going to have to get up and run away, my friend, because that's an M24, and it got you in the backside.
Ooh, nice shots.
FACEIT qualifiers, T-Bone, OMG, AHQ, all alive at the moment. SR, though, goes up against Raspu, and Raspu will fall in quick succession.
Now we're down to 5 teams, 8 alive.
To get team 28 as well, because that's just really very clever.
Well, I'll tell you something, fun fact, I didn't realize it just said tomato as he takes some shots for a while. I didn't realize for an entire FACEIT show, and then it twigged at the very end. I'm like, oh, tomato.
That's funny. I say tomato, you say tomato.
Well, you're
let's
American.
Call the whole bit off. All right, jumping over to Rustamar. Trefeli lining up the headshot, but he can't squish the tomato. He's too wily.
Actually spotted him there in the distance, so Tomato knows where he's being shot from. However, he really doesn't have much coverage at all. He realizes he has actually relocated behind that rock there, gone for smokes as well, trying to cordon off exactly where the angle is, looking for the right-hand peek here against Trefeli, but Trefeli's pushing up on against him, whilst grenades rain in from Rustamar as well. Spray going down from SR on towards T-Bone. He knows where he is, and he takes him down. T-Bone gets SR as well as K3, playing spoiler, whilst Easy for ENCE is pushing on Tomato.
Nice shots coming out there. So now T-Bone has a lot of control. He's got those buildings, but Tomato is in a lot of trouble. Got one ENCE player going for a reposition. They know it's a solo, so they're trying to get 2 different angles around that tree, just leaving him with no form of cover. New circle is about to pop, and the fight that we're looking at right now is not inside the safe zone, so that's all pressure onto Tomato to have to move.
Beneficial for T-Bone at the moment, despite ENCE having the numbers. They get themselves Tomato, and now they can relocate. There is one building of theirs in that compound inside the circle, now also shooting at Xiaohai. If they can take him down, it'll only be ENCE as well as T-Bone left over. He's weaving, he's jiving, he's bobbing, he's diving. Where's he gonna go? It's Xiaohai. OMG gets himself into cover. Good stuff by Xiaohai.
That was absolutely crazy. He was like full on Neo from the Matrix, just dodging bullets all over the place. So now we've got 1 duo still left up with both their members, T-Bone and 1 member of OMG up towards the north, and you can see what the terrain looks like for this last fight. It's trees, it's rocks. Can we see another insane cross coming out from Xiaohai? He's managed to make it over next to the rock. It's crazy movement coming out of that guy.
Very apt that the Finns are doing well on Vikendi. They're very used to the snowy terrain. They've got their snowshoes on. They've got the thermals on, shooting down on what Xiaohai over on the other side. Smokes keep going from tree to tree. He is a bunny in this location, just hopping about.
Regardless of how this goes, I have got to say, he is just fighting his way down this hill. I didn't think it would be possible, but now he's over there next to T-Bone.
Exactly. I love this entire thing. He's been like, wow, yeah, I've done it. I've gone through the gauntlet. And then T-Bone's just going to spray him down as he comes around the corner. Potentially here.
Look at this. He's just waiting. After all that work, come on. All right, I'm firmly on the OMG bandwagon for this one. You deserve it.
Is he on the wall or is he on the building? He's on the building.
He's on the building.
Oh my God. He's just going to come around the corner.
It's like STK all over again.
It's just so bad there. And here you go. ENCE now no. Gotta be careful with this. He's given the position. All right, go ahead and throw down the smokes. I mean, he's got the dangerous push back over, but ENCE is just holding 2 different angles onto it. Not a lot of places to go.
Trefeli's having none of it. After he got shot at by a Mini 14, he's like, okay, then you want to play this the normal way. I'm fine with that, as he takes his Car 98 out 6 times. Sees the location. Will he get the shot?
How much smoke do we see coming from T-Bone? Does he have enough to make a little bit more of a rotation? Got a sniper in one hand and an AR in the other one. So if it manages to get a little bit more close range, might show up for T-Bone. Finally making the switch back over. Actually, gonna go ahead and go with the grenade. Ooh, this could be close.
Finns know all about being able to look through the smoke. They see the steam always in the saunas, and they get the nade kill. Trefeli gets it. ENCE is able to pick up the victory after a little bit of a back and forth there towards the end.
He may not have killed him with a pan, but he certainly killed him with a little bit of cooking. He cooked that nade perfectly, tossed it as he ran by, and took home.